So I just finished writing this poem a couple hours ago, and I hope the memory stays, but bear with me. It's called Amnesia. Sorry, I need like a certain, ice cream cone and then a microphone, so it has to be like more of an ice cream cone. Okay. All right, Amnesia, here we go. There is a tree. Around it, dead yellow soil. My last name traced into the dirt with a stick. I'm told I'm related to the child who wrote it, but find not a single footprint resembling my own. This wilderness I do not recognizes me. It says, Tiffany, your mother's freckles aside, are you aware you've inherited 200,000 echoes, muffled 7 decades in the throat? I know you weren't alive back then, but in a way, neither were they. So lay down. She laid down at the soldier's command. He said, so is it true? I heard you volunteered your bones for my empire's hunger. Her thighs pried open like a crate of opium, shriveled her into human shrapnel long before the bomb, and when the night's rag wiped her ulcers clean after the final victory. They named her a national hero, but didn't bother to ask from which nation she came. Beginning in 1932, the Japanese erected comfort stations for their troops, borrowed pretty 14-year-old body pillows from the next-door neighbors, Korea, China, Taiwan, Vietnam, Burma, the Philippines, recycled flags into blindfolds and bed sheets, bestowed them with the honor of fucking fighters, fathers, a whole fatherland and mother tongue not their own, because you're one of us now. During and immediately after World War II, the United States commenced Operation War Bride. Salvaged the remains of these women into American wives. Welcome to the land of freedom. I take you to be my lawfully wedded husband. You do not owe me anything to have and to hold a fork and a knife. From this day forward, you will eat food properly. Use the same knife to slice off your tongue. Don't worry. You'll grow a new one in sickness and in health that speaks only my language. In fact, you will dream in English for the rest of your days. Till death do us part. You're one of us now. How did her ring appear on my finger? And why do I feel the need to recover from a wound I did not bear? When asked which side she really fought for, she tells me, surrender to both. We cannot resent the sun for falling equally in love with East and West. Cannot demand a child choose the better parent's home. So build yours equidistant from the desert and the sea. You will never thirst again. You will never thirst again. You will never thirst again. Praise all 26 letters of the alphabet, but give thanks that there are no words in English for the food on your family's table. Savor every untranslatable crumb, whether fed to you through the barrel of a gun or landed on your lips from the tenderest kiss. Each language arrives with strange and lovely secrets. Sillage, French, for the scent of someone that lingers after they've gone. Saudade, Portuguese, a longing for what will never return. Ashikta, Korean, the wishful regret for what could have been. The wishful regret for what could have been. She insists the most exquisite sounds in our vocabulary are the ones we cannot pronounce. We insist the most exquisite words in our vocabulary are the ones we cannot pronounce. And there is no such thing as a proper burial. Every missing body was alive regardless of where it died, so though history didn't make it into this textbook, it cannot be confined on any page. Do not forget the orphans, adoptions, and doorsteps in your mother's memory. The composition of your blood may be confusing, but you are not confused. Take a long walk down every pathway in your veins until you unravel the final maze. Enter from the exit you came. One day, you will be brave and wander the world's thickest forest. You will find all the missing leaves from your family tree gathered in a pile at your feet. Sit down on the soil and press your ear to the ground. You will hear the earth whisper, "You're one of us now." Thank you.